Hey, what's going on? I'm going to be showing you how to use Cheat Engine to identify those hard to get addresses. For example, in Sleeping Dogs specifically, we have a health counter in the bottom left, but it doesn't show the value. If you know the value, just come up here, choose exact value, the value type, enter the value, and then do a decrease and increase scan. But if you don't, you can either use DLL. If it's a .NET game, it may use like DLL, the names of the DLL. For example, health, and that will give you the health. So we're gonna start the scan, and we're gonna go to a decrease value, and we're just gonna pick on this poor guy. You may identify as fish. Okay, and so we're just gonna do a next scan. We got a decrease. We decrease again. So I'm not gonna let him hit me anymore. And we're gonna increase our health. So in a game where you can increase your health, you're gonna just continue on basically scanning your values until you die, and then you're gonna increase. So we'll just hit this guy right here. Okay, never mind. He does not want to fight. Alright. So we'll just keep letting him hit us with decrease. So you can see we're down to about 1,000. In some games your health will regain if you take too much damage. In this game specifically it does, and that's what I want to avoid, because it may just mess up the process. It shouldn't. I should just be able to increase the value and it should just work, but I just want to be sure. Okay, so we have 337, so here's where I would usually go through and look for numbers that may look like the health. So we got 200 here, which stands out to me. Okay, so we're just taking note of that, and we're gonna get our health decreased once more. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to increase it, and we should have low enough counts to go through and identify and start testing some addresses. So we'll do a next scan. We have 167, and we can see we got 200, 150, so I would instantly consider those. I would also consider that, though it's very unlikely. And we will consider all of these. So the first thing I would do is just modify one of the values. So you can see that changed. That changed. That reset that one. And that modified them all. And you can see that I now have a blue health counter. So if I get hit by this guy, you can see that it resets, and I'm now taking damage again. So what we can do is we can actually switch on active, which will freeze, and we can now modify the values. And now if we get hit again, you can see that we are taking damage, but this is only efficient in a way that if we can't be one hit, then this will work perfectly fine. For example, if our health is by default 200, which we now know it is, and they hit us for 199 damage, they won't kill us. If they hit for bang on 200, they have a chance of killing us. And if they if you are worried about getting one hit, what you need to do is you need to come in here. I'm not too sure what this is. I kind of want to figure that out. But what you're going to do is you're going to come into here and you're going to find one of the addresses. So for example, we can try this one. And we're going to find what writes this address. I know it's not going to be that one. I think it's going to be this one. And we're just going to get punched. And you can see every time we get hit, we are going up by count. So we can replace with code that does nothing, not. And what that will do, essentially, is instead of writing to the address where it says, okay, we've taken 2 damage from 1 hit, please drop the health, it will just do nothing. In theory, we wouldn't take any damage. So you would replace this, and then you would do the not, and yeah, you would be good to go. But for me, this is good enough. You also have everything pretty much set for you now, and that's how you can identify your health counters. You can also do this for speed, so you can like run, you can increase, and then you can stop, decrease, and then you can make a speed hack, and yeah, it's pretty much that simple. It's not really difficult, and now you can, you know, go write your script, for example. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Take care.